What is up, everybody? To Reverse TV today, and we're gonna talk about PlayStation Plus not being a big selling point for these people, the developers of Oddworld Soulstorm. That game said the developer said this game did not sell as great as they thought it would. So this game was on PS Plus earlier last year. It was on last year PS Plus as one of their free, not free, but one of the PS5 games offered. I tried the game. I didn't really like it. It wasn't my cup of tea. But I know this game series has to have something about following because these games has been around since like the original Xbox generation. So I'm assuming it has some type of following, but apparently the following wasn't supported enough because this game did not do too well according to this article. So. Lorne Lanning, the creator of Oddworld series, has claimed that including his most recent game, Oddworld Soulstorm, and PlayStation Plus as a bundled monthly game was devastating for the game sale. So this did not meet their expectations with this most recent game right here. Which, if I'm being honest, I didn't think this kind of a game would sell that great anyway. I'm just being completely honest. I mean, I played it. I thought the game was it was just average. I couldn't get into it, but. He says, speaking on the Xbox Expansion Pass podcast this week, the veteran developer claimed that despite his few Oddworld inhabitants expecting around 50,000 to 100,000 copies of Oddworld Soulstorm to be claimed during his time as PS Plus free game, it was downloaded over 4 million times. So that's a huge amount of downloads compared to the people who actually bought the game. They didn't even reach like 50,000 because I guess he would have like 50,000 to 100,000, but it didn't even make that amount of, didn't sell that many copies. So definitely sucks. But then again, like, why would you buy the game too? Though, if you get the PS Plus membership, why would you buy the game either? Too, that's another thing right there. Doesn't make any sense to buy it. So, because I still have the game on my in my library, I just don't have any interest in playing the game because it wasn't that great to me, but. Apparently just didn't meet the sales expectations this guy was reaching for. So this is kind of the negative side with this whole exclusivity nonsense that especially Sony's like they're doing this generation, because like he says right here, it's a double-edged sword. When asked about the PS Plus, he explained that initially he felt that doing a PS Plus deal was a necessity to get the project done. I guess like to get the funding to get the last financial touches on the project, but it didn't do too well. Yeah, he's like, because it's a lack of PS5 consoles to begin with. Like, this should have been a PS4 title. It should have been a PS4 title as well, because you only got a limited audience you can do. Because I don't think it was only PS5 exclusive, so the audience is already limited as it is. So a game like this should have been like it shouldn't have no exclusivity deal. It should have been on Xbox day and date, PC as well. I don't know if this game was on PC as well. I just know it was on PlayStation, PS5. So yeah, this is not a good look. Not a good look whatsoever. Well, you've seen other developers who did the exclusivity deals with Sony, like Godfall and the Bugsnax developers. Their games have now gone multi-platinum because they need to recoup that money back, so their games are time exclusive, because I'm pretty sure it's pretty hard to make that money back with the PS5 audience as small as it is right now. So that is that. This game did not do too well. I'm not really shocked by it, but let's see what people have to say about this. Also, this game was S in both gameplay and optimization. He's being way more straightforward than I am. I'll at least try to be nice about it, say the game wasn't for me, but yeah, the game wasn't that great. Yeah, the game was ass and lower frame rate was horrible. It's jealous about the Guardian Galaxy deal from Game Pass. It's normal if Sony didn't pay enough. That's not for the publisher to make a deal being with Sony or Xbox. If they thought the deal was bad, they weren't forced to take it. Game Pass has multiple games from the same publishers. If the deal weren't great, they wouldn't put it there. It's not PlayStation Plus's fault. It really wasn't fun. It really felt like a day one on Game Pass type of game to me. I'm glad people realized it wasn't worth the full price anyway. Yeah. Yeah, this pretty much is a good accurate. Like, I can't be happy unless I bash Xbox. What was the need to say it's a day one type of game on Game Pass? Like, what does that even mean? Like, Game Pass games are trash? Even though, once again, like I gotta keep mentioning that Game Pass Xbox won Publisher of the Year last year, so I don't know what he's talking about with the Game Pass games being trash, but that's simply not true. First time someone's actually spoken out about the financial impact of Game Pass like content like PS Plus from my knowledge. Very interesting. Why do you gotta keep putting in Game Pass this nonsense? This guy, the guy who was interviewed was referencing a PS Plus title, but they keep mentioning Game Pass for some weird reason. Let's see. Guessing they were paid the equivalent of 100,000 sales, but in reality, it was downloaded 4 million times, so developers were underpaid by Sony. Pony supporting the devs. Ouch, way to go. So they made a bad game and negotiated the wrong amount to include in it plus. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, okay, let's be honest about this. If the game was great, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have bought it, but because the game was so mediocre, and it's not, probably a lot of people probably didn't like the game as well, it's not going to do too great. That's just the harsh reality. Like, if a game is really great, people are going to play it and buy it, but it's not that great, people aren't going to really buy it like that, so it is what it is. The game was not good at all. Frames were bad and glitches. Sounds like they made a number of poor decisions back to back that landed them in a real hole. The game was awful. I kind of enjoyed New and Tasty and got this on Plus and played a few hours before ditching it forever. If I paid the money, which I probably would have, I would have been pissed. Yeah. A lot of people in the comment section saying they did not like the game. So there you go, right there. People saying they didn't like the game. This guy says sucks. People didn't support this. Yep, publishers should be wary about day-and-day releases on sub services. Do they really though? I mean, I don't think it's. I think this was just an example where the deal went wrong, but I don't think most of these other companies know. They already know how much they're gonna get, like, sales wise. They have a prediction already, so I don't know what they were thinking, to be honest. Like, because it's only like 15 million people who got. I don't know how much the PS5 sells there right now, but I know it's under like 20,000. So you couldn't have been expecting the people. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking about this. I guess they really just thinking somebody's going. I don't know. They thought people were really going to go out and support this game. And it's like the game wasn't that great to begin with. So I don't know. Maybe if it was a PS4 title, people probably would have bought it more because it's a bigger audience pool to buy from. But yeah. Let's see. This game wasn't going to sell well, PlayStation Plus or not. Seems the devs might have goofed by putting on PS Plus and not PS Now. Maybe they made a mistake. Same way I see more people that now conflate PS Plus and the Game Pass competitor and not PS Now. PS Plus equals Xbox Game Pass plus equals PS Now equals Game Pass. Okay. Game wasn't that great. I uninstalled it 20 minutes in. Not even talking about the frame drops either. It was just a bore fest. So a lot of people are not liking this. A lot of people are not liking this game. This is just the cold hard truth with this. So it's sad to see that these guys wanted this to sell well, but I don't know. I don't know what to say. I guess I don't know. They keep making it like another sequel to it, and it's not doing that well. I don't know. This is a good example of the dilemma game dev studios have to face when determining whether the game to be included in PS Plus. And people wonder why Sony won't put their games on a subscription service. They simply won't sell, and game quality will severely drop. Wait, what? You can at least have it with the first part, like they wouldn't sell, but what is this notion that game quality would just drop? That doesn't make any sense. I was like, once again, I got reference once again a reference their award that Microsoft won last year, a Game Publisher of the Year. Their games were day and date on Game Pass, so that argument makes no sense. Live subscriptions are the future. Yes, the rental model will kill gaming. Oh, now these doom and gloom people about rental model killing gaming. They be like a Blockbuster never existed or something like. Like they do know Blockbuster existed for like a whole time period, like for like very prevalent like the 90s. But okay, game renting is not killing gaming now, which makes zero sense. I say game is more popular than ever right now, so I don't understand. This logic that a rental service is gonna kill game is just stupid. It's really stupid. Should we adjust the elephant in the room, or are journals going to keep ignoring the fact that launching a game day and date on a service kills sales? Publishers should know better at this point in time. Where has that been proven fact at? It just kills sales. Like, really? Day and date kills game sales. No, the game was just mid. Thank you. At least this guy makes some sense. The game was just not that great. That's all it was. The game was not that great. It's not this whole, they want to make this whole conspiracy theory about how subscription services is going to kill gaming and make these day and date deals seem pointless. But the game was just mid. It was just very mediocre. Some people just hated the game. So yeah, the game was not that great in a lot of people's opinion. So that is what you got, the results that you did. Hopefully they do better at the next game if they decide to do one. But yeah, it's like, I don't know what the Metacritic for this game is, but I'm pretty sure it's not that high. So I don't know. I'm just gonna include it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Do you think that the game just did terrible in sales, even though it was in PS Plus, because the game was just average? Or do you think they have a point by saying these games shouldn't be day and date on these subscription services? Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.